Okay.
Do not.
Original material, my
do when I rock.
Keep in it. Do not.
Tell me what I can do when I rock.
Perfect.
Is Kord
and Briz
and special guest John Reuben, Johnny Rubonic,
Johnny Boy Reuben,
Cooley Underdog,
Johnny Reuben. We've done the practices. We've done the drills. We know how to take this. It's game time.
It's the Kord and Briz show. Some like that, some like it slow. Should I stay or should I go? I don't think I'll ever know. Question we must ask ourselves if we're gonna win this.
Friend right there.
What are we doing wrong? And what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? And what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? So we're here with John, a little backstage action.
In the green room, baby.
In the green room.
We'll start off with our lead-off question. John, what are you doing wrong? What are you doing right?
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Definitely doing it right here in Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie.
Living the dream here in Grand Prairie.
The true north, strong and free.
Absolutely. So I'm definitely doing that right.
It's a hopping place.
It's a fabulous place.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, I'm thinking about getting a second spot here because it just seems like a really good vacation town.
Yeah.
It's like the LA of Canada.
I could see that, yeah. I definitely would understand why people would say that, so I could see how you could draw that
Conclusion.
For sure,
Sure, man. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right. What am I doing wrong? Well, probably eating too much starch.
Yeah, that starch, it gets ya.
Yeah.
It's starch and cheese.
Nah, I eat a lot of cheese too.
Because this guy, there's free cheese over there. He's had probably 50 little
There's
baby
Laughing
bells.
Cow and there's Baby Bells. I mean, how can you go wrong? Except for later in the bathroom. I don't know how it's gonna be.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's a lot of cheese. But cheese is delicious,
It's
and bread's
great.
delicious, and that's a hard thing to give up.
Mm.
So, is it really that we're doing? See, guys, gentlemen, it's all about moderation. We know that. You know that. You balance that out. Like, don't maybe 25 Baby Bell cheeses, maybe not 50.
Yeah.
50.
Don't be so excessive with it.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 grilled cheese sandwiches instead of the normal 14.
That's right. That's a good place to start, and then maybe we can get that down to 3.5.
Yeah.
And then eventually just 2. Like a normal man.
It's all about the diet.
So John,
Yeah.
what have you been doing for the last 3 or so years? You came out with your last album. You're wearing those nice tinfoil glasses and stuff. What have you been up to? Just raising a family, or?
Yeah, doing that.
Okay.
Doing that. We're still writing the rap songs.
Okay. Are we ever gonna see these songs?
I don't know.
See what happens. I guess.
Maybe. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why
The
not?
game needs me. The
Yeah.
game needs me. That's what I hear you saying, is that the game needs me to come back.
It does. It's been really lacking. I've actually had to start listening to this German rapper just because all the North American stuff is just so crappy without John in the game.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. You kind of set the table for me to go ahead and say that. Normally I wouldn't say that the game needs me because that's kind of arrogant. But the fact that you started it off, you clearly opened it up for me to say what I think, what you guys are thinking, and what all your fans right now are thinking. That the game needs me to come back.
You bet it does. We had a little fun time at Zeller's today.
Zeller's earlier, we were both tired looking for a bed.
Yeah.
There's obviously no beds in Zeller's. I don't know what we're thinking. We saw a mattress being carried out. We were searching. No mattress, long story short. We found this box of pillows we both sat in, yay big, and we both found one, sat in it, had a little nap in there. Some guy, shout out to, I'm sorry, I forget your name. He came up to us after it, he's like, hey, I took a picture of you guys and it's on Facebook, some guys in Zeller's, and we thought that was awesome. It was a weird place to take a nap. John, where's the weirdest place you've ever taken a sleep nap?
I've napped in a lot of weird places.
Yeah.
So I can't, off the top of my head, think of the weirdest place. I think, I fell asleep one time on an overnight drive in the van, as I normally would do.
Were you driving?
No, I
That's
wasn't.
good. That's
but
good.
I have fallen asleep driving too. I don't. Be careful.
You don't recommend it. That's what you're saying.
Don't drive when you're sleep deprived. Seth, real quick, where was that place in Texas? What was it again that triggered?
We fell asleep, and your foot hit the can of starter fluid that we had in the van. And we were all asleep in the van.
The most interesting way I've ever woken up, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one of us screaming, "Get out of the van!
It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna explode."
Oh boy! Well, we're glad you're still here.
Yeah, so I don't know. You know, as far as sleeping in weird places, I mean, a lot of dirty hotels, but that's whatever. Who hasn't slept in dirty hotels? Outside. Guest homes I've stayed at were kind of a little weird. Kind of end up snuggling with a pit bull, another man's pit bull.
Well,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So if I had to put my sleeping bag down and sack up with about 7 other dudes on a dirty floor with a pit bull, then that's where you sleep.
Sometimes you go, sometimes you don't.
There you go.
So
I would say I wasn't doing it right then.
yeah.
That was definitely, I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Holiday Inn Express, you do it right.
Okay, what are you doing right now? You got a great story.
I got a terrific story.
I got one last
I
question.
apologize for chewing gum during this interview.
You know what? It's cash. It's always cash on
It's
Kord
always
and
cash.
Briz. It's always everything goes. You know what I mean, Johnny boy. We got probably some young artists out there. What advice would you give them?
It's hopeless.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
What?
We're young artists, so I was getting a little bit scared
Now,
there.
listen, gentlemen, you two, you do it because you love it.
We do love it.
Anything is possible. You do it because you love it. And you know what? If you were doing what you love, you were passionate about the music you're making, whatever art you do, pictures you're painting, sculpting, dancing, whatever. If you love what you do and it fills you creatively, and you're a success.
So I feel like this has gone on long enough. Johnny boy, thank you so much for the interview.
Guys, thank
For
you.
sure.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Anytime. Love it. I'm back.
He's back in the game.
Back in the game.
Peace.
Peace out, brother, monkeys.
This was good. That was good.
Everything we've ever dreamed of.
Yeah. What if I lay a V-Buck?
I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's definitely not gonna happen.
Okay, sing this song with me.
Alright.
Do not tell me what I can and cannot do when I rock.
I don't know the words, I'm sorry.
Do not tell me what I can and cannot do when I rock.
Oddly enough, I never sang that part.
Really? But
Yeah.
you sang like the
So-
original material.
Yeah, that was
Do that
me.
part. I'll
Okay,
do the
okay,
do that part.
okay.
Do not tell me what
Original
I can
material,
and
my
cannot
crew,
do when I rock.
stop. Keep in it. Look,
Do not.
Do not.